Hello and welcome to the Mike from LA1 Network here on YouTube, and welcome back to the Eric Cartman Road to Glory series. This is episode 21. In the last episode, Cartman beat Ohio State. And in this, though I missed. And in this episode, we're going to take on the Badgers of Wisconsin in the final regular season game of the season. But before we get started here, we're going to buy some skill points. And before we go, we're going to do these conference standings here. Because this is the battle of epic proportions. Because this right now will determine the winner. So if Penn State wins, obviously they're going to go to the Big Ten championship game, which is going to be in the next, as they will take on Northwestern. But if they lose, Wisconsin or Ohio State will take over. Will obviously go. So as you can see, most of the Big Ten offers are bowl eligible except for Minnesota. Indiana, Illinois, and Purdue. Yeah, there you see the Heisman watches right now. It is pretty close. It's a three-way race between Derek Ham, Cartman, and Williams. Smart and Palmer are barely in it. No, Palmer's barely in it. Smart is in it. Boy, wouldn't that be something if Cartman could pull this off. But since this is a game of epic proportions here, we gotta buy all the... We gotta buy all the skill upgrades we can get here. So it's time to hit the practice field to get ready to take on the Badgers at their turf. So that if Luigi can't beat them, Cartman has a great shot, because Kurt Herbstreit predicts that they're going to win this thing. And if you guys are wondering, why is it so dark? It's sunny out there. Well, this is recorded at 6 a.m. as I am recording this. Well, 7 o'clock now as I am recording this now, as of right now. So here we go as we get set to kick off here, as we're going to see Cartman get ready to go here. And there's a good start right there. Well, he deked there a little too late. Oh, Cartman tripped. So a good job there by Cartman there on that rep. And don't forget, this will include the Heisman challenges as well. Which means this will be also the debut game of Barry Sanders' Heisman Challenge. The first episode was basically the announcement because I had no idea it was going to be a bye. And it will also include my Hawaii Warriors Dynasty. What do I call it? My Michael Schilling coaching carousel. And ooh, he fell right into the end zone. Excellent job right there. Outside for the ISO here. Oh, most of my classmates are probably former classmates aren't at school right now because school don't start here till 9 because it's a shortened day in real life. Even one of them right across the street. Why did he jump like a ballerina? No, seriously. Why did he just dead? Time for the power zero. So here we go, as we get set to go here, as the power zero continues, as Cartman goes, oh, he missed. I apologize for the beeping. It goes a da-da-da. Our garbage truck is here. So here we go, as we get set to go, as Cartman gets ready for the halfback toss, and so here we go, as we get set, as Cartman's, he should have run out of bounds, which is something Cartman never does in the game. Well, he does in the beginning of the series. Yes, and but yes, I do know that both of these characters will be inputted into Madden 13, including the newest character in NCAA 13. And this is the last rep left, so he has to make it good. Okay, that was really good. That was very good. That was really good. That's probably one of his best practices yet. So it's on to take on the 15th ranked Wisconsin Badger. And they're seeing right now is that we got the best odds here because we have probably a better, well, we're tied at offense, but we got a better defense, more points per game, more total offense thanks to Cartman. The rush offense is less, the pass offense is good, the total defense is good, the rush defense is good, and the turnover difference. That's why Kurt Herbstreit picks Penn State over Wisconsin. And here's so we beat Ohio State. Now it is time to take on Wisconsin. To take on those Badgers. And this is Cartman's chance to play against the school he was really considering joining. But he didn't realize about the scandal, so he would have transferred if the transfer option was in the game. Which hopefully they could do that in NCAA 13 or 14. So this is it. We're heading to Camp Randall Stadium in Madison, Wisconsin, which in my opinion is probably one of the oldest stadiums out there in Division 1. Okay, not the oldest. So there you see Wisconsin. They're getting ready to go with their jerseys. As we are getting packed. Set, ready to go. Here, so it's time for the read option. So as Cartman gets underway here, and the Ohio State game was in the snow, so Cartman gets to work here as he gets ready to run this thing in, and oh wow, right off the bat, he sends a message to Wisconsin saying, hey, you should have offered me good. You should have offered me more as a recruit. And guess what? He gives Penn State the first goal, the first touchdown, within 6 seconds of the game. well, 16 seconds of the game. So that should be worthy of the Heisman Trophy right there. That should be a play like that. So they miss. So Cartman is useless for this play. Oh, good job, quarterback. Time for the flat combo. Though he missed. But luckily, Wisconsin misses again. So it's time for the flood, which is a play Cartman is entirely useless. I guess, and of course the quarterback runs. And 2nd and 4, so this will help Cartman out. Now the defensive coordinator for Wisconsin has to stop Cartman, because they do not want that happening again. And okay, wow, really? And whoa, and well, they stopped him and they get the first down. So Cartman is doing an absolutely spectacular job, but did they just really miss the field goal? Jeez, what is up with the field goal kicking for Penn State? They usually make them. And there's the first down there for the Nittany Lions. So it's time for the power zero here. He is still in Heisman contention. As there you see Cartman making a move. And there we go. Another touchdown for Penn State. And there you see another replay of it as Cartman nearly got caught 10 and realized it was too late. So the coaching staff loves it. Oh no. Cops. So it's 13-0 Wisconsin at this point. No, 13-0 Penn State, excuse me. I'm screwing up bad here. And Cartman turned early. Slants middle here. As you can see, it's so cold because you know why? Because their breath is showing. And oh, come on! Come on, give it to Cartman. But he keeps getting robbed. Not talking about Rob the Robot. Oh, quarterback. Well, actually, that was Cartman's fault there. And once again, they miss. Time for the jet sweep. Which means someone else is going to get the ball, which is... And whoa! Hey, that play actually worked. Now it's time for the draw. Oh, he lost yards. So that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt his. That play could affect his Heisman status. And he ran into a ref. Well, there's a first down, so it's time for the bubble screen, which will make Cartman entirely useless. And did they get it? Yes, they do. Touchdown, Penn State. So it is now 20-0 Penn State right now. So it is now 20-0 Penn State. As are really looking good. And there's another one for the Penn State Nittany Lions. So it's 26-0. Wisconsin is getting embarrassed. And why is this? We're in the second quarter and already Cartman's not being used much. Cartman's not being used much because they're using a lot of passing plays. And here's another one, the flanker dig. This isn't the Dennis Hoffman series. This is the Eric Cartman series. There we go. There we go. No! No, I could see why they're choosing someone else. Well, Gandhi is out because of that hip dislocation, which I think that was. I'm gonna look at. And there you see Cartman making a move, and there we go, first down. And already he's over 100 yards with the 2 touchdowns. Now Cartman's now useless. Thank you. So it's now 27-0 Penn State at this point, as second one. Now it's time for the stretch. Now only if Penn State doesn't call the timeout and put him on the bench again. I mean, that would be so annoying. And oh, look out! And well, first down. Now it's time for the corner strike. Well, Cartman gave the quarterback some room, but that'll be a 2nd and 3 opportunity. So it's a. And for some reason they call a timeout, and they're gonna use it for the slip screen, which means Cartman's probably gonna get this one. Oh, well, that would have been out of bounds anyway. So it's now time for the off tackle. Oh, come on. Give him touchdown number 4. And there's 20 touchdowns out. The second touchdown, pretty much over the 20 touchdown mark here of the season. So here we go, 1st and goal. Here, so we got the slam, and Wisconsin is trying their best to keep him out of there. They know he's in for the Heisman. So they gotta stop him. 2 touchdowns is enough. So it is 34-0 Penn State, as there you see as Cartman's making his moves, and there's another first down on that play. Now it's time for the quick slants here. And no doubt about it, they're pretty much locked in for the Big Ten championship. Now it's time for the PA boot. Here we go, as there you see a good catch there, and first down. Now it's time for the PA power 0, and I guess right now, the coaching staff says, alright Cartman, you had the ball enough. We're just going to give you 2 touchdowns today. Which Cartman said he hates doing that, but he has no choice. And there's another touchdown for Penn State, as Jake Bell breaks the record for most receiving yards this season. Congrats to him. Now it's time for the drive, so hopefully Cartman can get a good shot of it this time. But of course the quarterback, the QB, ignores him. So it's time for the mid-draw. So with 10 seconds left, hopefully the quarterback doesn't run the clock off, which he doesn't. Instead, he gets a 3rd and 1. So that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Well, it's been nothing but a Penn State blowout. Wisconsin seems to be having a good time here, but they know they are pretty much screwed. This is the miracle season of the Nittany Lions, which is not happening in real life because they're 3-2, which that second loss is probably not going to happen. Now it's time for the halfback stretch, so this will give Cartman an opportunity for touchdown number 3. Here he goes, and oh, 2nd and 2 again, and they found him useless. So it's 44-0, and they rest him for the end, and that is it. Penn State wins, as with the 12 carries, 200 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, with the experience points of 25-74. As Penn State wins 44-7, and as a result, the Nittany Lions are going to the inaugural Big Ten championship game. Well, it was introduced in this game. So the Nittany Lions are 11-1, which Philip Fry should be just about up here. So we do have the bye, which we're gonna skip and advance straight into the championship game. We're gonna skip that bye because I don't really care about that bye, because we're advancing straight into the championship game. Because I want to get these done as soon as possible. The byes don't care. We're just going to the championship game. So we're on to the Big Ten Conference Championship game, which is Penn State's first, because there hasn't been a championship game, as we're taking on the, oh no, crap, as we take on Michigan State. Oh boy, this is gonna be a tough boy. This one's gonna be a doozy. As you can see, Penn State's up to 4, and I'm the 5th now, and I'm surprised they haven't gotten a first place vote. And how did Utah get up to number 2? Jeez, that's treason right there. So on to the BCS Bowl, and guess what? Another one. They're 5 there. In the media poll, they're number 5. Wow, they're 5 across the board. So we're on to the Heisman watch, as right now, as Cartman is still where they are. There he is, second. So this should just about do it. Come back next time as Cartman tries to give Penn State his first championship win, and Penn State heads to the conference championship against Michigan State. Later.